In the grand theater of life, we often find ourselves standing at the foot of daunting mountains, staring up and wondering how we can possibly scale such heights. Yet in the heart of adversity, there's a wellspring of strength that never dries up, a source of power that never dims, the divine strength that God offers us. Picture this: a woman, jobless and feeling like she's at the end of her rope, unsure of how she'll provide for her family. She turns to God in prayer, and just when she thinks she's lost everything, His strength sustains her and opens doors she never thought possible. Then, imagine a man living with a chronic illness. Each day is a struggle, a battle against his own body. But through the toughest days, he finds solace and strength in God's grace. His strength, he realizes, is made perfect in his weakness. Our strength in God isn't limited by our circumstances or abilities. It's a limitless reservoir, an ocean of power available to all who call upon His name in faith. It's the divine strength that carries us when our human strength fails, the strength that turns mountains into molehills. What we discover when we trust in God's strength is that even the most daunting obstacles can be overcome. With Him by our side, nothing is impossible. The mountains we once feared become stepping stones on our journey. In the midst of our trials, when the world seems to close in around us, it's God's strength we lean on. We find solace in His power. And with that divine strength, we emerge victorious, overcomers in the truest sense of the word. For with God's strength within us, we are more than conquerors. We are overcomers, empowered to face any challenge that comes our way, to scale any mountain, to cross any river. In Him, we find the strength to rise above, to soar on wings like eagles, to run and not grow weary, to walk and not be faint. For it's in Him that we overcome, and it's through His strength that we find our victory. So as we face our mountains, let us remember that we do not climb alone. God's strength is with us, within us, empowering us to overcome. Because with God, we are more than conquerors, we are overcomers. And in the end, as the sun breaks through the clouds, symbolizing hope and victory, we find ourselves standing at the top of the mountain, looking down at the path we've traversed. It's then we realize we didn't just overcome the mountain. We overcame ourselves, our fears, our doubts. We overcame with God's strength. For in Him we find the strength to rise above. And that, dear listener, is the power of overcoming obstacles with God's strength.